This is an iPad Pro 12.9 inch, first gen. Customer attempted to replace the screen and he caused damage to the FEC connector, and I do not know what else is wrong with this tablet. He paid for an expedited service and he wants it done same day. Let's take a look. And look at this, we see a burn mark here and here, so most likely the backlight is gone. We see a burn mark here. Touch is gone. So we have a problem with the touch, we have a problem with backlight, and we have a problem with the FEC connector. This filter is testing good, but this one is blown. And touch filter is blown also. The person asked in the comments in yesterday's video, why did you apply flux before desoldering a component? It's not needed. I can do it without applying flux. Flux just makes solder flow better. It makes the job easier. But we can do it without applying flux. Do not be like a horse where they side blind the horse. He cannot look and see what's going on the sides. He only focuses on the front. It's okay to try things using different methods. There's no one way to do a thing. Okay, I'm gonna bump up airspeed a bit. Okay, gone. We took out the connector the snake way. I call it the snake way. Rolls itself and goes away. No, I should write a book on the proverbs that I use. Next, we're going to remove this blown filter here, and we're going to use our hot tweezers to get rid of this. Just like that. Flux it up. Write that down. Very nice. So we have a filter and we have a capacitor here. The capacitor is not needed, but we do need to have the filter. Now we have to change the touch filter. We're gonna solder a new one. There's nothing to change. So we're gonna solder a new filter here. And every single video people ask, what type of braid are you using? What flux are you using? And I always mention this in every video. Check out our website, northridgefix.com. Go to shop and everything is sold there. The flux, the braid, the jumper wires, the filters. I just added some flux onto the tweezers so I can easily grab this component. So here we're gonna solder the component from one end, and then we're gonna have to run a jumper wire from the other end, from here to here, so we can complete the circuit. When the component blew, it ripped off part of the pad, and that's why it's further away now from here. We can either add a solder blob or just run a simple wire. So this is done. Questions?
Yeah, Mildred, the one that Geek Squad took out the
Yeah.
drive from.
Yeah.
She says she's in a hurry, so she still wants to wait for the part. But she's wondering if she can also get data recovery, so on a flash drive, so she can keep working.
Now some people in the comments are going to say this doesn't look pretty. The freaking trace is blown off. How are you gonna make this look pretty? We have to solder the component in a way where it's making a connection from here to here. That's it. Pretty, ugly, beautiful, whatever the case may be, as long as it's making a connection, the job is done. Meter in continuity mode. And beautiful. This is done, this is done. All we have to do is solder the FEC connector and we're all good. Now, assuming the customer's screen is good, I did not even check his FEC connector on the screen, but assuming his screen is good, then this tablet should work, or we may have to solder a new FEC connector on the customer's screen. I don't know. We're gonna check and see, but I need to finish this first. And he wants it shipped out today. So this is an expedited service, same day service, and it's coming, I do not know from which state, but I'll check.
So we told him that a part is going to arrive on Friday in order for us to fix it.
Give it to Big Boss and let him try a new battery. Okay, just give me a moment. This is very delicate work. Okay, meter in continuity mode. Let's test one more time. Okay, good. Very good. Now, as far as the customer's screen goes, let's take a look at the connector, make sure everything is good. And the connector looks good, with exception to the plastic moldings on the sides. That's what keeps it pressed down. Okay, so let's monitor the amp meter. I have the screen connected. I'm gonna press and hold the battery connector. And let's plug the cable in. Oh, right there. Right there. I see a battery logo on the screen. That means the FEC connector is soldered on properly. We're gonna plug the charging cable 0.98. So tablet is drawing 0.98 amps, which is perfect. That's the normal rate for this tablet. And if we press the power button, we do see the battery logo. I do not know if you can see it right there, battery logo. So we have to charge up the tablet a bit so we can test to make sure there are no backlight issues or no touch issues. I'm gonna leave it on the charger for maybe 20 minutes and I'll be back. Tablet has been on the charger for over an hour. So let's wait. We wanna make sure that touch is working and backlight is good on all sides of the screen. Okay. Screen keeps disconnecting. Okay, I think I'm gonna try our screen because the customer screen is not holding in place. I'm gonna try our screen, which has a good connector. Okay, so that's our screen. You see, I do not have to hold our screen connectors because our screen is good. I'm just holding the battery connector. I have my finger on the battery connector, but I do not have to hold the screen connector like I did with the customer's screen. It's not holding on to the FEC connector because the side molding, the plastic, is deformed and it's not holding. So our screen is good. It's holding. I want to wait for the tablet to boot up so we can test to make sure touch is working and backlight is good on the sides. And touch is not working. Touch is not working. Okay. Let's take a look at the touch filter and see if it's making a good connection. Meter in continuity mode, and we're gonna test from here. And it's good. Touch filter is good. Now, a no touch could be caused by few things. We could have a faulty FEC connector, we could have a blown filter, or if one of those components are missing here, and I've had this happen in the past, I think we did a video on it, touch will not work. So FEC, this row, this component, or the screen. Any one of those, if they are faulty, they can cause touch not to work. But in our case, everything looks good. The filter looks good, the FEC connector looks good, the row of components here looks good, and I tried 2 different screens for this tablet and still no touch. What I'm going to do is grab another customer's tablet and just compare readings. I have one here. We just do quick measurements at random. $456 ohms. This looks like a filter. Same, and same. So all these should give us a beep. Let me go back to the customer's tablet. Good. $330 ohms. This should be reading 0 ohms. It's reading 330. I do not know what this component does. We do not have a circuit diagram or a board diagram for this tablet, but I do not know what this component does. Let's go ahead and replace it. And hopefully this will solve our no touch problem. Okay, so this one looks like a size 201 filter. Let's test. And it's testing good. So hopefully that's what's causing the no touch issue. And we only knew that this filter is not good by checking another tablet, because I had no way of knowing the value of these components. But by comparing a good known working tablet we were able to figure out that this filter is blown. Okay. 610 right now, and honestly I'm not going to be doing any more work on this. If touch does not work, I'm going to attempt to replace the FEC connector once again, even though the FEC connector does look good. I checked all the pins and everything is good, but we changed the no touch filter, we changed another filter, blown filter, and this is our screen right here. iPad is disabled for 1 minute. We have to wait. So, moment of truth. Yes. Touch is working. Touch is working. Great. Great. I'm really happy that this tablet is working. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.